Ah, the SIT thing is on a wall, but Bane's Acute is not, and that is a shame. Let's see. Quickly refill my tea, so I don't run out. Okay, robots flying around, the constellations in the back. It's my facial expressions, I suppose. I'm gonna talk to them. 3 statues of you, each whispering. Let's listen. The whispering drifts in and out and mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got, all I ever, all I'm doing. Brawn, study, bluffing. Let's shut one of them up. Which one? The scowling one. You quiet one of them. Now you can hear the others. Pep talk. You've given yourself a pep talk and convinced yourself that you can tackle your current problems with style and expertise. Sucker. +1 mysticality, +1 moxie. Oh, that's good. I wonder what the others would have done, but I mean, I don't know if the scowling one would have given us any real benefits here. You're dreaming, so it probably isn't safe to look too closely at your character sheet right now, if you say so. Sure, let's go through the horrible hole. Ah. Oh, that's the guy we sent there. Okay. My research wasn't thorough enough. Sure seems like it. What did you do, you idiot? Something was keeping me out. Will the barriers hold without me? Perhaps through this there is an ending, one can only hope. Yet another fitful dream. Oh no, it's one of those dreams where you phase from dream to dream. Those are the worst. Ah, but there's the end of it? There's nothing else? Okay. A doorway back into the waking world. Let's step through. There we are. Wonderful stuff. Alrighty then. Jay, thank God you're finally awake. Am I? If you say so, what's eating you? I'm at my wit's end. Charles Wallace has gone missing. Really? Where did he go? He wouldn't be missing if I knew that. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Okay, I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica, don't panic. I do know where he went before he went missing. What happened? We were having trouble getting the detectotron to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the Big Moist. The Big Moist? The Big Moist? The Big Moist? The Big Moist? It's a swamp north of Porkham, and I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is not the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday afternoon to see if a downed power line or something was causing interference. Huh, and he hasn't come back yet? No, he hasn't. Maybe I should go looking for him. Are you trying to drive me crazy? Come on, get a wiggle on, for crying out loud. Charles couldn't have been eaten by gator men. Could have been eaten by gator men by now. Map of the Big Moist. This sponge, you are assured, will act as an effective map on the Moistlands. Oh, wonderful. The Big Moist bus stop. That's the worst bus stop there is. Excuse me, eaten by what now? Yeah, right, Gatormen. I mean, yeah, we have fishmen already, so why would Gatormen surprise me? Gatormen, you know? I don't, which seems like a good thing. The Big Moist is home to a tribe of nasty and belligerent half-people, half-alligators. They don't take kindly to intruders, such as, for example, Charles Wallace. Or me, presumably. Are you chickening out on me now, when a friend's life is possibly at stake? Ever hear of sunk cost fallacy? Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese? I'm going. Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese? It's a sponge. Which deli have you been going to? If a sponge is definitely not a map. You're going to a swamp. It's soft, damp, and has holes in it. What do you want from me? Alright. Okay. I'm on my way. Alrighty then. But, like I said earlier, we're not going there right now, despite it certainly being an intriguing place. let's go to the hobo camp. Like I said, we sent a couple of people there since. You barely have time to react as the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning, then bursts in a rain of earth as several large slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and groping at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had any time to make was, let's fight them. Just flailing floor tentacles, that's magnificent. That's setting one on fire, fondue deluge, or deluge, stench damage to a flailing tentacle, okay. Hey, who are you? Queso, no. Who are you? You are Annie Five Fingers Hughes. All the enemies for... Okay. Wait, did I forget to read a message or something? Flailing tentacles tentacle intends to fling slime at me for 6 sleaze. You attack me for 6 sleaze. You attack me for 6 sleaze. Okay. Let's do 3 sleaze damage to all of them though. Oh yeah, those guys are gonna go down quick. And... oh! I have no AP? I just have 2? Okay, let's blast you then. Doesn't really matter, does it? But no, one of them is gone. Slime Fling, okay, we can take that. Well done. 10 XP, 24 meat, tentacle skin headband. Add +1 spooky armor to a hat. You won! They're gonna need 10 of those things if they want to tackle you. Oh, curious. You follow a trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped out of the ground to the place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously, because that place is a house with slimy wriggling tentacles poking out of all its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? The tentacle house. Let's go there later. I don't need to go to the tentacle house now, because that sounds proper horrible. It's Howie, the hobo you met in the boxcar the other night. Hey there, Howie. Nice to see you again. You're pretty good on the harmonica, Howie. Thanks, you want to know my secret? Sure. Have only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice it. Well, yeah. Can you teach me hobo code? Speaking of hobo code, can you teach me any? All letters is teaching ya the lingo, eh? Well, sure. I still owe ya one for dealing with that railroad bull. Now that I think of it, hunker down here and I'll show you what I know. He pulls out a battered notepad and a pencil stub and explains some hoboglyphs to you. Hobo code knowledge increases. Thank you very much. Very nice. Anything we can do here? Warm your hands. Warm hands. +3 cold armor. That's always good. Shut eye. Ah. Probably shouldn't mess around in here, you'll wake people up. Okay, that's fair. Let's let them sleep. Washi is still making that washboard sip. Heya Washi. Heya Jay, how's it going? Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Sure, I know the word washboard and some words that kind of describe the sound a washboard makes, but they aren't really useful as actual words. He teaches them to you anyways. Ask about something else, see you around, okay. Wonderful, grub. Let's talk to 52. Hello again, got any requests? What you're playing right now is pretty great, let's stick with that. You got it. Let's ask about hobo code. Sure thing, this one here means arpeggio. These two pointy ones are crescendo and decrescendo. And this one here's a treble clef. Thanks. Let's ask about something else. Ask about the piano. Wow, it's lucky that there happened to be it's lucky that they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, I took a few trips. And you? Hello again, nice hat. Hi, thanks so much for helping me before. I didn't even get your name. I'm Calendula Crabtree. Oh, I'm J-Flag. I'm afraid I can't pay you back yet. We don't really have anything to make decent booze out of. At the moment, I'm just using random kitchen scraps and weeds and can't serve you that in good conscience or good ethics. Oh, don't worry about it. Maybe we can bring us something at some point. Condiments. Doesn't feel right taking it. It's Beanie from the junkyard, happily cooking up a pot of beans. Let's talk to him then. Well, hey there, good to see you again. Oh, that's all? Okay. That's fine. Let's head over there. The hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally staring into space. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Do you have any hobo code to share? Sure. He fishes old rope. How did I read rope there? He fishes an old store receipt out of his pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Hobo code knowledge increases. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Right, yeah. Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Oh, yeah. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. Oh, I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. This is the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Jay? Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints. That would make any sense to describe. Oh yeah, no complaints that would make any sense to describe. Got any hobo code tips to share? Oh, Letters gave you the lowdown on the code, eh? Sure, I can teach you a character or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs on the margin with a pencil. Hobo code knowledge increases, thank you very much. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everybody's real personal, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking getting a poker game together, if I can find anyone with a full deck. Sure, yeah, let's see you around. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived at Plunkett Street. Hello, Gus. Hello there. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, eh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by crying after all. And in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Old Gus says if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh, can you teach me some hobo code? You're a student of letters and of letters. I'll be glad to help. He searches his pockets for a dry piece of paper, but can't find any, so he scratches some glyphs into the dirt with a stick. Hobo code knowledge increased. Wonderful. You've got anything, Veronica? Hi, Veronica. Hi, dearie. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers, the whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. She already taught me, yes. This is Doc, the hobo you rescued from Beppo's hole. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Thanks for pointing me here. It's been great. Nice. Yeah, I bet everyone's real glad to have a doctor around. Yep, although I've got a pretty robust lot here, so there hasn't been anything really interesting for me to do yet. But you know what they say, every unremoved appendix is basically a ticking time bomb. He rubs his hands together in excited anticipation. Can you spare some first aid supplies? Sure, here you go. Use them in good health. No, wait, that would be wasteful. Wait, until you're in bad health. Mercury eye drops, that seems interesting. This potion is safe and effective, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different. Increases your mysticality by 1 until you use another potion. Styptic pencil. These are for when you cut yourself shaving, but it's not like you're gonna void the warranty of use. Wait. But it's not like you're gonna void the warranty if you use it on something other than leg or face or armpit blood. Okay. It cures bleeding. Activated charcoal briquette, right? 5 HP and cures poison. Thanks, Doc. Do you have anything to say to me, Johnny King? Ah, Jay. You get around a lot, right? In what sense exactly? You go lots of places. Oh, yes. Do you think you might be in the vicinity of the Seaside Institute of Technology anytime soon? I have a small delivery I need someone to make. Sure, I can do that. I've received word that a hobo out there has come into possession of a number of old dorm room beds, and we could certainly make use of them. Could you locate the man and give him this invitation? Royal summons. Yes, I will do that. Where are you from? Hoboken, of course you are. So about those secret plans. You have been somewhat helpful to us. I suppose I can admit to you that this encampment is but a stepping stone on the path to my true goal. I have my eyes set on a much loftier target. Ooh, intriguing. What is it? I'm afraid I cannot say anymore. Ah. Okay. And what was in cryptography? Right. Oh right, that was letters, exactly. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. Let's ask him about it. Say, letters, what's with this poster? Those are some general purpose Hobocode glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precautions. Huh. Okay, the one thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. You've got a lot of notebooks there, letters. Yes, all my notes on the Hobocode. More notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere too. Did you write all of these in code? I can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Okay, now before we do anything, let's ask you in general. What's with all the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little overboard of a topic for conversation. Okay, it's just that. I think we went through all of it before. So let's head out. So yeah, there was a bunch of stuff we could learn. Now, we could also go to the boardwalk again. I think there's some things we can do now, I suppose. Probably. I think there was something we could return to. A chortling street tough in the alley challenges passers-by to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. Let's roll up our sleeves and defeat him with 4 muscle. You make quick work of the young tough. The alley is yours, but faced with all the administrative responsibilities that come with it, you give the alley back to the people instead. That makes sense. Alright. What was it here? Right, all the hats we could do. Fortune teller's tent. What did that do for us again? Right, I think... Didn't that do nothing? Screw it, we're earning meat relatively quickly anyways. The first card tells us about where you've been. She licks her thumb and grabs the top card of the deck. I think this one is the 2 of bones. What deck are you using again? She shrugs. This card regards an event in your childhood home involving a betrayal. I don't remember anything about betrayal. The second card is about where you are in the present. She licks her thumb and grabs the top card from the deck. Oh, this one is the Queen of Loaves. Really? She smiles. This card indicates that you're in a fortune teller's tent. Yes, this is true. Let's continue. The last card tells the future. She licks her thumb and grabs the top card from the deck. Oh, this one is the Queen of Tarts. The picture doesn't... She raises an eyebrow at you. In the future, you will get your shoes wet. If you're not careful. I see. Consider what just happened. You spend a few moments thinking about the tarot reading. Let's take our leave. Okay, what hats did we not show Tony Fiasco yet? Probably a whole bunch of them. Let's take a look at the hats. We certainly didn't show him the stone frat cap, I suppose. Go inside. Yes, I think that that dialogue always repeats. So the frat cap we didn't show him yet. We didn't show him the balaclava yet, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there we go. Then we didn't show him the greasy paper hat. Let's go inside. Yes, wonderful. We didn't show him the creepy forest fetish, which is a weird word for a hat. Oh, that's added to a hat. The vampire skull cap? I don't know if I... Oh, whoops. I don't know if I showed it to him. Let's go inside. We didn't. That's good. Anything else? Cola War helmet. I think we might have showed him that already. I'm not sure though. Ah, we didn't. Very good. Anything else? The gauze turban, I think I showed him, right? Ah. Okay, I think we're now all caught up. Let's go for the taped up uncursed fedora. Should we just add all the buffs to it? Like that spell damage. Let's attach it. You're currently wearing a taped up uncursed fedora. Add the fetish to it? Yes. You press the fetish against your head and the spider webs act as an adhesive. Spooky. What's it called now, huh? Is the creepy taped up uncursed fedora. And the tentacle skin? Sure. You're currently wearing a creepy taped up uncursed fedora. Add the tentacle skin to it? Yes. You add the band, making your head a little eerier. And it's now the eldritch creepy taped up uncursed fedora. That's probably the worst hat anyone could ever wear. And that's just the fedora part. A grouchy looking guy is standing under the shade of this tidy building's eave. He glares silently. Game of skills. Hey, welcome back. Care to test your skills on your second level challenge? What is it? Just take this small mallet and hit this lever here hard enough to ring the bell while shooting a bullseye with an air rifle and solving this crossword puzzle. How hard is this puzzle? It's a Thursday puzzle, so it's tough but not unmanageable. Okay. You put the pencil between your teeth and pick up the mallet in one hand and the air rifle in the other. Pow, slam, ding, solve. Whew. I hate the clues with the question marks after them. Ah, but those are the fun ones. Great job, kid. You're a winner. Here's your prize, the colorful clown pants. That seems horrible. There exist certain objects that you will only ever find on a clown. And these white pants with colorful polka dots are a pair of them. Hot armor, cold armor, spooky armor, stench armor, sleaze armor. Not actually bad as a defensive item, but I'll keep the one I have right now. Ooh. X. A. Nothing else? Okay. Can we take the length of rope? No. It's a long pier. Yeah, we could fish once. Let's see. Liverwurst Slim Jim. Okay. Doubting Thomas Fish. We have a Pitchfork Stickleback. Sure. Why not? And now we get a nibbling tipplefish. One more and then we're done, I think. A delicious oyster. Okay, that's good for now. Now, next up, we're gonna go to the Tentacle House, which sounds just absolutely lovely. Oh boy, that's a lot. A couple of black orbs or holes, or whatever these bizarre shadow monsters are made of, are drifting towards you. You experiment with them a little bit, walking around behind them, moving erratically to see how closely they track you, trying to get them to collide with each other, and so on, but you can't really draw any conclusion from this. Also, they seem to be getting annoyed with all your fooling around, although you aren't sure how you know that. Let's fight them. Oh, you just attack first. -2 to all stats. Oh, that's dead rude. At least we get healed back up. To 5 different enemies, yeah. Oh. Sure thing. Let's throw it, why not? Shame, but that's okay. You are planning to hit Clarence, you plan to hit Simone, you plan to hit Turd, so it doesn't really matter. Shadow Bonk to Clarence, but he lives, and you sap 2 random enemies? Yes. Well, there we go. Turd gains some HP. Now, Tentacle House, what do you have to offer? Yes, that certainly is a Tentacle House, if I've ever seen one. Either someone's pet Kraken escaped, or someone opened a portal to the Waggle dimension. Ugh, let's go inside. Oh my god, really? Don't judge me. It seems like this house used to be quite nice. Quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the wallpaper is peeling, the plaster is crumbling, and there's tentacles poking out everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Hello, anyone call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator, but if you want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I also don't think anyone's going to stop you. Well, except maybe the tentacles. Well, let's go then. Okay, anything in here? Some tentacles in the kitchen. These tentacles must have been in the mood for a snack. Let's fight them. 7 HP, okay. I think they should be easy enough to deal with. That does 2 hot damage, you do 3. And 5 for 5. Enough stench damage. 5 stench damage, of course. Nothing that will do 7 damage, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. Right, we slept, so our buffs are gone, so we have to eat and potion up again. That's why we're only at 2 AP, I suppose. Some sleaze damage, that's fine, and you sap this guy now. And there we go. 10 XP, 24 meat, tentacle skin headband, delicious. Now,